Scorpio, welcome into your reading. This is where you are going to test your intuition and your connection to your spiritual team and get a tarot reading. Okay, so I use a pendulum in my reading and I lay out a couple of decks on the table, and your spiritual team of people choose the decks that they want to work with. We choose 3 different decks, but you are also going to choose 3 different decks. I'm going to take you through a little breathing. I'm going to ask you to connect. I'm going to ask your spirit guides to come into this area that we're in the space that we are now sharing, and I'm going to ask them to open ways for you to connect to them. And we're going to see how intuitively connected you are to them in this moment, because that can change as well. The decks that you choose, we're going to see how many are matching with the decks that your spirit guides have chosen. So there's going to be a card selection part that happens. You can go in and you can see what's going on. It will come in after I have spoken to you now. But remember, if you do not wish to go through the selection part, maybe you're like, I don't have time, I just want to get the messages, Deborah, go straight down into the description box below. There will be timestamps there showing you when the main part of the reading begins. But for those of you who want to stick around with me, let's get into the card selection part of the reading. Scorpio, welcome into the selection part of the reading. This is where you are going to test your intuition and your connection with your spiritual team. So you are going to choose 3 different decks on the table here, and your spiritual team using the pendulum is going to choose 3 different decks. And we're going to see how many you're getting right. Many people are getting 3 out of 3, and not even once, but many, many times, which I'm really excited about. Even if you do not get one right, it usually means that there is something hidden to you at this time that needs to be revealed to you. So, excuse me guys, I'm out of breath. So with regards to the decks that I'm using, I have got the Fairy Oracle, I have got Moonology, the Spirit Animal Oracle, and I have got Angels of Abundance, I've got Starseed Oracle, the Angel Tarot, and Sufi Messages. Okay, so if you already know what decks you're going to go for, you're going, I'm taking that, and it's good. Okay, stick with that. And if you want to join me, maybe to get some more clarity, I'm going to go through 3 deep breaths with you. That's when I'm going to call in your spiritual team to connect with you. And that may help you to choose as well. Even if you have already chosen, it's actually really good to connect with your spiritual team like this before you look at any tarot reading, because it's going to help you to be able to get the messages and hear what's being said, so that you can get the help that, or the advice that you need, or the information that you're looking for. Okay, so let's do this. So first, deep breath in. At the top of your breath, please hold that breath and release your breath. Fully release your breath. Release all the stale air, all the stale energy out of you with your breath. Second deep breath in. And at the top of your breath, I want you to imagine a very bright white light that just comes out the top of your head. This is you. This is your energy. This is what connects you to the universe, to all that is. Release your breath. Third deep breath in. And at the top of your breath, I now invite your spiritual team to please come into this reading, to connect to whomever is watching and give the information that they need to hear for their highest good at this time. Release your breath. There we go. If you hear a buzzing in your ears when you do this, sometimes you can hear like a static sound, of like static in your ears. That is the connection that has been made. Or even if you feel like you're tingling a little bit, you know, your body tingles a little bit, that is the connection that's been made. Comment below if you feel that. And when you do this next time, pay attention to that, okay? The subtle signs that you will pick up. So let's see, spirit guides for my Scorpios, which deck do we need to be using in this reading? Okay, we are moving to Sufi Messages. All right, the second deck for my Scorpios. Which deck do we need to be getting or using in this reading? And remember, Scorpio, whenever you do receive this reading, it is meant for you to see it at this time. My readings are not time stamped because they are timeless. Okay, so we have got Moonology for you, Scorpio. The last deck that we are going to be working with for you today, the messages that need to come from the deck is going to be, let's see what your spirit guides are going to do. And remember, Scorpio, every 5 days or so, I look into the videos that have got the most views, and I do an extra reading for that video, okay, for that zodiac sign. So if you want to knock the reigning champions off their high horse, okay, you got Spirit Animal Oracle, please do like the video, comment below, share with another Scorpio rising, sun, and moon, okay, so that they can also get the video views up, because then I can do an extra reading for you guys. Let's get Sagittarius in their place, because Scorpio, I think you're the only one that can do this. Let's get into your reading and find out what are the messages that lie in these cards for you. So Scorpio, we have used our beautiful pendulum, and we have now got the 3 decks that we must be working with. Comment below and let me know how many you got right. If it's 2 out of 3, 3 out of 3. Many people are getting 3 out of 3, but just know that every time you come into this reading, sometimes it might be really higher, or sometimes it even maybe nothing at all. Pay attention to that as well, because whatever deck you have chosen that coincide has a very important message for you. And with regards to you not choosing any at all, do not freak out. It really means Spirit Guide is telling you, please listen, there's something I want to tell you that you don't know about. So we got Sufi Oracle, we have got Moonology, let me get the other deck, and we have got Spirit Animal Oracle. Okay, so let's get into your reading, Scorpio. And remember to share this video to anybody who is Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, so that we can get you guys to have the bonus reading this week. Okay, so let's get into this. Another thing as well, go check out one of my other channels as well. I've got a new channel, Hedrich. Pick a card. Okay, link below in the description box, but go check it out after the reading. Okay, the latest video that I've published there is about your past life and who you were, what kind of life you had. I managed to even pick up timing and areas, you know, where you could have lived, and what you're carrying from that life into this life, and what is that karma. So go check that out after the reading. Otherwise, let's get in here and have a look and see what we got. Willpower for Scorpio. Really? Wow. I don't know. Out of all the zodiac signs, Scorpio, with much respect, okay, I honor you guys a lot, because I feel like you're a zodiac sign that should not be messed with. I mean, you're the Scorpion, you know what I mean? I'm scared of Scorpions, you know, literally. I know a few Scorpios who I'll never mess with. It says here, improve your willpower to reduce your stress level. There's something here that you are worried about, okay? And I'm just going to put it in this way. You may be trying to accomplish something here. You may be obsessed with something. Scorpio, really? You? Never. You know what I mean? And you're pushing yourself and pushing yourself to get something right or fix something. Sometimes, Scorpio, I think when you have something on your mind, or you want to create something, it can be like a dog gnawing a bone. You just don't stop, and it might be stressing you out. You may have a problem that you're trying to solve here, something you're a little bit worried about. Okay, I feel like what they're letting you know here, because it does say improve your willpower to reduce your stress level. Watch what you're doing. So I get this as well. I need to be very strict with what I'm doing. So when you're saying to yourself, okay, today I want to accomplish A, B, and C, I need to focus on what I need to do. And then when the time comes, you're kind of like not accomplishing A, B, and C, and you get disappointed in yourself. You kind of like, you get let down in yourself. And so I think at this moment in time, you might need to focus. I'm really, really curious to see what's going to come up with the tarot here, because something's up with this card. There's something a bit hidden here, and I want to find out what that is. You might have to be putting a bit of effort into something right now, even though it could be stressing you out. You know, you could be going, okay, I really want this, I've been pushing for this. You could be getting really stressed about it, but there could be a breakthrough that's about to take place. So it's almost like saying, hey, I know you get really stuck on things. I know you sometimes when you want something, you push and push and push until you're at breaking point. But right now, you need to hold on. You need to push a bit more. You need to keep going, because there could be a breakthrough that is going to take away the stress that you are carrying. Okay, it's like what you've been doing, the way you've been rolling that wheel, you know, it's going to come to a moment where you can sort of pause and rest, because there'll be a solution to something. Interesting. We'll see what comes up. So we have got, do not let your past hold you back. Wow, something's big is about to take place. You are in South Node. There's only 2 cards in Moonology that are these cards, okay? North Node and South Node. So South Node, yeah, this is big. This is big, Scorpio. South Node and North Node, they mean absolute complete changes in your world. It's like going from day to night. It's like become a child, becoming an adult. You never go back. Everything changes. You leave school and you go work for the first time. That's South Node and North Node. You see what I'm saying? You're a single person. You're living on your own. You get married. You have a baby. South Node, North Node. Never the same after that. Life changes completely. You're currently in South Node. You do not see this. Okay. Don't let your past hold you back. Don't let what you believe you carry inside yourself about your experiences make you believe that life will be the same moving forward. An opportunity is coming here where you're going, I think they're saying hold on, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. A shift is about to take place. It's going to take a lot of problems out of your life. If you are not brave enough to step out of your life completely and step into a complete new way of being, you will remain in South Node another 10 years. If you don't do this, you'll be stuck for another 10 years. 9, and as I'm recording this, I literally look at the time on the camera and it says 11:11. I know when I edit it won't be 11:11 because we cut out the beginning, the camera runs for a little while, we're fiddling on the table, whatever. But when I'm recording now, I just said 11:11. You got a new cycle coming in, but you need to be very careful, because if you do not step into North Node and allow it to be and just go into it, you will remain in South Node for another 9 to 10 years. It will be the same things you experience again and again and again. Not new experiences, not new problems, the same problems circling around you again and again. And that means whatever you've been carrying here, with the stress level being here, you will carry that more, which can be serious this time, because I feel like you're already almost like tired, So yeah, it's going to require, with this willpower energy, a last little bit of I'm going to go for this, Deborah. It's like your last little bit of energy to push you through into North Node. But I feel like if that portal opens for you, that door opens for you, really go into it. Don't stand back. Don't allow yourself to remain. Change is important. We must change. If you're not changing all the time, somehow you're doing something different. You're absolutely not growing at all, and you're absolutely not thriving. It's like a plant that won't grow, it just stays dormant. And that's not what we're meant to be doing on this planet. You're meant to be growing and thriving. All the time when I look at this plant, it's got new buds popping up and new flowers blooming, and it's not meant to be not doing that, and neither are you. You're meant to be blooming and changing all the time. Okay, and you even find that some of the old ones fall off, and I think one did this morning. Some of the old buds fall off, because you have to let go of the past and you have to let something new get born. It's normal. Okay, so let's have a look and see. Armadillo spirits, set healthy boundaries. Interesting. Who's taking advantage of you right now? Who's going overboard? Who's pushing you a little bit too far? I don't know, Scorpio, do you take that? Do you take it when people kind of cross the boundaries with you? It depends who that person is. I think if it's somebody like at work and they cross the boundary, I think you can slam the door in their face. I don't think you got a problem with saying no. You know what I mean? But if somebody is like a family member that you love, or is a friend that you have a very close relationship with, it might be hard to say no. Okay, it might be hard to say, okay, no, I can't do that. That could be a separate message coming in there. I'm really curious to see what's going on with that. So let's get into the first card, which is the willpower for Scorpio. And I don't believe you're not lacking in willpower. I feel like you've got more willpower than almost anybody. I need to come borrow some of your energy, send it to me. You know what I mean? You got a Wheel of Fortune coming in here. That's it. That is it. Something is coming, Scorpio. Yeah, it's coming. You'll be prepared. Okay, prepare yourself for this, what is coming. It's coming. There's no other way. Wheel of Fortune, fated, destined event is on its way. I got goosebumps in your reading. Fated, destined event is on its way. New beginning, Page of Fire. You got a new beginning. You completely brand new when you step into this. Also feeling a little bit out of your comfort zone, a little bit out of your depth. There could be new things that you're going to be doing that you have not done before. with this Page of Wands, because Page of Wands or Page of Fire can also be an indication of learning something new, and you feel like a child doing it because you've never done it before. Completely new vibe, you know. It's so weird. It's so weird. I just heard Spirit Guide say this is for somebody specific out there. For some of you, you might also relocate from one country to another, or one area to another. And I just got this really weird vision of somebody being for the first time in a very cold, snowy environment, and they've never been there before, so they don't know how to handle anything, and they're trying to deal with that. So for some of you, you could be completely changing the environment that you are in, and you're in a new place, so completely different than what you're used to, a new job that you don't know what's happening there, you're out of your depth, and you're kind of like learning as if you were young, you're learning something completely new. So that's different. Your reading. There's your Fool card. There it is. I'm telling you, Scorpio. Like, I'm telling you. That's it. It's like that something is coming. You're going to be doing something you've never done before. There's the Fool card. There it is. It's very close. This is like, yeah. This is here. This is here. This is right by you. Don't even know what to say. This is like, wow, Scorpio. I'm really curious to see what's coming up in your reading. The Nine of Fire. Do not carry fear. Do not let the past hold you back. I'm holding it in my hand. That's just what this card means. Literally, that is the same card. That's the same card. Don't let your past hold you back. Nine of Wands is called the Wounded Warrior. All the things that people have done to you. Maybe that's why you have to put up healthy boundaries. You know what I mean? All the things that life has thrown at you, the disappointment, the things that didn't work out, the things you had to face, makes you get into the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands would be like PTSD. You know what I mean? It would be, I have PTSD now from all that I've experienced. You know what I mean? I have trauma. That would be the Nine of Wands. And they're asking you not to let trauma and fear and what you carry from what you have learned, maybe from other broken people, you know what I mean, or broken situations. Don't let that hold you back, because I feel like you're going to be letting this go. I feel like you're going into another life, a complete another life here. This is actually pretty amazing. The Three of Water, look at you. You are going into a good life. Three of Water, interestingly enough, I kind of feel like there may be some people that you could be leaving behind, and you could be meeting some new people here. This is an excellent card. This is a Three of Cups. Oh my goodness. This is celebration of some kind. This is happiness that you find in your life, and also with people surrounding you, the family, friends, people that you get to know, people that you meet. This is you celebrating your life in some kind of way. I really feel like, because it's right underneath, look at the color of the cards. If I always pay attention to the colors, I'm really attached to the colors as well. Look at the color of the cards there. Beautiful healing, like this aqua marine kind of color. Such a beautiful calm, such a beautiful healing color. Anything that reminds me like of the ocean, you know, the colors of the ocean, because it's got salt in it like that. It always reminds me of a healing taking place inside of you. You know what I mean? Let's see, the Messenger of Earth. So this is going to take place within the next couple of months for you. I really feel like something's going to happen before the end of the next 12 months for you. This is coming in pretty quickly, even though you might be going, but I feel like it should happen next week. You know what I mean? Or maybe I'm afraid it's going to happen next week. It's going to unfold during this period. So you might already begin to see changes showing up in the next month. And one change is leading you until you're stepping right out of this existence and the life that you currently have. You are going towards stability, because that is Earth, which is Pentacles. And this is actions that you are going to be taking, things that you're going to be doing. So maybe you're going, hey, I'm going to start looking for work somewhere else, or I'm applying for a visa, or I'm going to start a business here, and let me see how this is going to unfold. And you're going to be like, okay, I need to go to that office, I need to go speak to this person. That is the Knight of Pentacles. Know that it is going to work out with the Knight of Pentacles being there. Very, very good energy. I feel like, wow, it's amazing. You got your Five of Swords coming in here as well. It's interesting that the Five of Swords and the Three of Water are above and under each other here. Almost the same color as well. And I told you, I feel as if next to each other, we also got this. We got the Nine of Wands right next to the Five of Swords. Above it, we have the Three of Cups. you know. And I was telling you, all these blues always remind me of the ocean. And I feel like there's a healing that's going to take place from what has occurred to you. And I do feel like there is a healing taking place for you. You're going to be, as you're moving forward here, I think solving one problem at a time as you're coming out of the situation. Possibly conflict with people with the Five of Swords, disagreements of some kind, problems that you're dealing with. But I kind of feel like you're solving one of these problems at a time, which means that you are going to, maybe with the Knight of Pentacles coming in here, be moving through this Five of Swords one at a time, taking that problem, putting it behind you. The next one, I need to deal with this, throwing it over there, leaving it behind, leaving it behind. Five of Swords means solving problems, changes also. Okay, so let's see what you got here. Then we have the Chariot rocking up in your life. Yeah, there you go. And there you go. And there you go. Into the new life. Ooh. You know, North Node. When we look at North Node, that's where you're going in the Chariot, to North Node. So in this Moonology, North Node, it's up here somewhere like this. It will be that area. It's something you've never experienced before. This is something, a life you've never been in. It's things that you've never done. That's why we have that page coming up there, feeling like you're a brand new baby. You know what I mean? Little child again. Experiencing completely new things. North Node literally means you're stepping into an unknown existence, that you have never experienced this before. And it's completely new. I don't know. For me, oh, that's so exciting. When you get to be my age, you know what I mean? You kind of like don't mind doing crazy things, because you know, it's like, you know, life is not that long, guys. It is like that. It doesn't matter what age you are. Live your life to the absolute fullest. That's why you are here. You are here to experience the waves crashing on the ocean of different shores of this world, not only what you see. Try to go out there and create the biggest expanded life that you can ever do. Okay, you got you being so determined. There it comes with the willpower. You do carry it. Your determination is what's going to be what gets you through here. And I always feel, wow, with Scorpio, you honestly, I'll be honest with you, I know a couple of Scorpios, and some of the most educated people are Scorpios. Like, you can be the guys who get your masters and BComs and do all those things. You can do that. I feel like you can do that. You got that willpower to go through for it. Or you can run that business. You carry that. This card means nothing will stop me. I love it so much. Nothing will stop me. No matter how hard it gets, I will never stop. I won't let it hold me back. And I feel like even though you've been pushing yourself to stand still, but ultimately at the end of the day, it is also going to be what makes you get where you need to go. Success lies in this card. Okay, it's so beautiful. So let's go in and have a look here and see what's going on. Ten of Water. Oh my goodness, Ten of Water. Emotional. The feelings, the emotion, the people you surround yourself with. Celebrating with your life. Look how beautiful this is. You got a 3 of Water and a 10 of Water. And I do feel you're happy. You're going to a very happy life. Just don't stand back. Oh my goodness. I also feel like not everybody is coming with you here. With the set healthy boundaries, I feel like certain people are going to be kind of pushing them a bit out of your life. You're just tired, you know. 9 of Water. Oh my God, you're going to ultimate happiness here. Wow. This is not something that I feel like you've ever had to run this way. When that door opens, just run through it. Don't even ask questions. You know what I mean? Ace of Fire, such a beautiful energy. This is it. This is your new life. Your new life is at 9 and 10 of Cups. Congratulations, Scorpio. And you've got the 9 of Air. What a massive, unbelievable difference that you are going to be having in your world. From 9 of Air, from insecurity, from fear, from problems. 9 of Air literally means the 5 of Swords, what they did to me. Okay, something else I must say to you as well before I forget what Spirit Guide just said. And then you put up your 9 of Air. You become from that like wounded warrior. You're reading. You got the wounded warrior. You've got people who have hurt you. There's something I must tell you. And you're taking yourself out of that to the 9 of Cups. Set healthy boundaries has come up here. A warning here. There's a warning. There's a person. There is a person that you cannot take with you. if you take them with you, they're going to mar this happiness for you. Yeah, it's time to block somebody. If you take a specific person with you through the South Node into North Node, it's going to be what causes the only problem in your life, and that will remain with you for the next 9 years. Even if this person eventually falls away, somebody else will take their place. Ask what you're going to be accepting moving into your new world, into your new life. If you're going to be accepting people hurting you, betraying you, causing you problems, making you feel like emotionally you're not okay. If we're in a relationship, or we're dating somebody, or we have a relationship with a friend or a family member, a co-worker, I always look at how that person makes me feel. And if somebody makes me feel crappy, for you're good, that's what I hate. It's like if you wake up in the morning and you're like, hello world, welcome, and you're getting on your way and you're going, you're making your coffee and you're getting ready to go to work or whatever you're doing, and this person enters into your space and they say something, they do something, and they walk out there, and you're not feeling the same way you felt when you were making your coffee, good old happy old self, and they change that energy inside of you, it's time to block them the hell out, Scorpio. Because you don't take crap like that. It doesn't matter if that is your soulmate, your mother, your father, your child. Nobody has the right to do that to you. And I'm speaking this way to you, Scorpio, because I know what kind of person you are. And you would speak like this to a friend. You would speak like this to your child, your mom, your sister. And I'm doing that to you because I know that's what you respect. You know what I mean? So don't take that person with you if they make you feel like that. Put up the wall, say adios, and let it go. New beginning coming in, absolutely beautiful. This is another life I'm holding in my hands here, the start of it. Don't let that mar that. Be careful. I think it's a little warning, put up that armadillo hard shell. Already you have that, Scorpio. You know what I mean? You're already the Scorpion. You know what I mean? Because if you do that and you're selective about what you allow to affect you and who you allow to affect you, look where you go. How can this be so good? Your life is going to be so good. The 9 and the 10 of Cups. Surrounded by people that you love. The 9 and the 10 of Cups. Excuse me, 9 of Swords. You see, if you take this person in, they're going to mar your life with a 9 of Swords being next to the 10 of Cups. No, don't take them with, so that you can have the 9 and the 10 of Cups, and not the 9 of Swords and the 10 of Cups. It's always like you're so happy, and then that one person comes along, but they're causing you a little bit of problems. Nah, let that go. Let that go. Do this for you, Scorpio. It's your opportunity. This is the moment where you get to make a choice in your life that can change it for you. This is the moment where you decide what it is that you want to experience and not experience in this moment. So there you go, Scorpio. Thank you so much. I will see you guys in one of my other readings on my other channel as well, but Pick a Card Reading channel. Remember to like this video, to share this video with anybody who is Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising, or even Venus. It will help them a lot, so that you guys can be the one who gets the bonus reading and not Sagittarius. I mean, I love Sagittarius, but geez, otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I'm sending my love to you, Scorpio. Bye.